Hello and welcome back to the holiday edition. Jingle, jingle, jingle. It doesn't really jingle. Separate Sons presents Rolling in the Netherdeep, and we're excited to bring you a brand new tale adventure in the lands of Wildmount and Marquette and Kale Morrow. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have.
Hey everybody, it's Bill, and I am going to be playing Orgoth, the Skullcrusher.
It was 9 hours, I think.
There's a lot of hours.
I don't know. I stopped counting. Hey everyone, this is Jaiden playing Laphus.
Hi, it's Ross playing Wilvan Grandmane.
Hi, it's Jaime. I'm playing North. I have cats on my shirt.
That's a lot of cats. Is it
That's
all
a
different
lot of
cats? Okay.
They repeat at some point, but yeah.
Is there anything we need to talk about before we dive in? We got a lot to get to before the end of the year.
Let's go!
Let's go. Okay, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 65, Maggie and the Axe. Last time, the Favoured Few followed the wine cellar path, trying to catch up to the rivals. After escaping from a family of ettercaps in their nest, you found Gals waiting for you at a water-filled hole. He informed you that Maggie had fallen and her body punched a hole into the cavern below. Using water-breathing items, you descended into the depths, finding Dermot, Io, and Irvin on the roof of an ancient manor house. Maggie had fallen through and is buried in rubble, though she had managed to put on an air bubble helmet during the descent. The room was guarded by a giant rudium-infected jellyfish. North, you bamfed the creature, charming it with your fey abilities. Maggie pulled herself out of the rubble, and you discovered that there was a double-bladed battle axe dripping with rudium that somehow had melded itself to Maggie's right arm. She's just holding it and gripping it. This battle axe is like dripping, like crystals just dripping off of the double blades on either side. And she left and began swimming with quite a fast pace toward a temple northeast of you in Kale Morrow. You chased after her, but the murderous jellyfish caught up to several of you, fighting you and nearly turning Irvin to stone. As you were fighting, Maggie landed near the ruined temple as North could hear her sword, Ophucus, crying out to his ex, the Axe Serpents. Maggie is like kind of standing there waiting for you to arrive. You're about 100 feet out, swimming down. Maggie was able to get really, pretty far away from you.
Yeah, I am double dashing as fast as,
Okay.
going as fast as I can, but as soon as I'm within 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to charm with a face step.
Okay. As you're approaching, the building that she's currently to the west of, she's currently to the east of this building, and the building has kind of like a mixture of a silver and red light coming out of it. You see there's columns all the way around it, and there seems to be, as you were coming in from the southeast, you saw there was an archway opening to the temple on the southern end of the temple. Make a religion check, North.
You're funny.
I know. This one's easy, though.
Well, that's a good start for these new dice. It's natural 19 for 22.
Nice. You see symbols to Corellon on the side, like into the archway, like written, like actually kind of built into the archway in like a repeating pattern.
Okay.
And Maggie is sitting there waiting. Also, and I'm assuming the rest of you are swimming after all of this happening. Like after you defeat.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do before we were attacked. So,
Got it. I'll get to you here back in a second because there's a few other things in the room, but I want to describe to the north of you, North and Maggie and Dermot's with you as well. You see there's a kelp forest, and raised above you see these red coral things coming out of the ground north of the kelp forest. It looks like some sort of like building, and it's just like a massive red pulsing glow coming from it. But to the southeast of that, you see this on the same cliff, the bluff that the buildings that you were in currently fought the jellyfish on. There is a large watchtower that seems to be overlooking everything. And there are several other buildings dotted around the temple. But you can see on the map that I gave you earlier, north, what are you going to do as you approach it?
As soon as I'm with, like, she fled. And when she fled, like, did she have, like, any expression? Was it rage? Was it...
Just a kind of determination.
Huh. Yeah, no, I'm going to attempt a face step as soon as I'm within 30 feet, and I'm going to attempt to charm.
Okay.
So that is a DC 15.
Okay, as you get
Wisdom
close,
save.
and Dermot is shouting, you hear Ophiuchus in your mind. It's like, you have to stop her. I don't know what that's Serpens. That's my ex.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, let me pull up her stats. This is a charisma saving. Wisdom. Okay. That is a 19.
Shit. I just get close.
And she just kind of like rumbles at you.
Maggie.
What do you want? Why are you following me?
Not gonna hurt you. Are you okay?
And you just see these like red, like kind of like glow in her eyes. And you see the crystals kind of like slowly going up her arm. They're all the way up to her elbow.
Oh,
kind of ripping through the clothing. Like she had like an undercoat of her armor, and it's kind of just ripping through as it kind of crawls up her right arm. She's like, I have to wield this. The voices in my head, they would consume you. You can't take it from me.
Maggie, I know something about voices in your head.
You are tempted by the power granted to me by the prime.
I'm going to pop out of Ophiuchus.
Okay.
I
And
already have power in my hands. I'm not tempted by yours.
okay. I'm going to go back. We're going to hold it there. As the standoff continues. Back in the manor house, you're heading out the back door. I want to give you... make everybody make a perception check. As you're leaving.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Start the
yeah.
day.
Okay. This area, it's like a collapsed... like part of the roof had collapsed in, and Maggie hitting the roof didn't help. But there are... like it looks like the belongings, like what lived here, was pretty much untouched, like by the destruction of what happened in the past. And you see a shelf, Wilvan, and it looks like the shelf, like things came off the shelf, but on the floor in front of the shelf you see a locked jewelry box. And it's got like a big jewel, like red gem, actually blue gem, on top of the lock. Let you swivel to the side to get to the actual opening of the lock.
I'll approach that, check it for traps real
Okay.
quick.
Okay. Make a dexterity check with your thieves' tools.
Straight up dexterity.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's a dexterity check, and you can add your proficiency on thieves' tools if you have proficiency.
Don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna check it for traps, not to unlock it.
Okay.
but
Okay.
to
Sorry.
pick it up.
Thank you.
That's
Sorry
okay.
about that. Make a perception check.
14.
14. It is not trapped.
I'll swipe it
Okay.
and just as we run.
As you run,
find
yeah.
a comfortable spot
Swimming.
for it in my
Yeah, because
pouch.
you're kind of like
swim.
floating and swimming down. So, because you're still kind of going down. You're on that bluff. So, kind of like swimming down. If you're going to open it, go ahead and make your roll.
why not? I'll give it a shot. It's not great. It's an 8 without proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get it open.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to
Okay.
it. Got North in mind.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? Io is swimming ahead and then kind of like basically scouting ahead and kind of getting a ways away and then looking back and waiting for you to catch up and making sure that she can keep eye on what's happening by the temple. Gals and Irvin are swimming as fast as they can too. What are the rest of you?
Yeah, I'm swimming as Orgoth is just swimming as fast as he can towards where Maggie went.
Laphus?
I mean, same.
Okay. North. Maggie's holding, and she looks up and behind over your shoulder. It's like, they're all coming for me. They're all coming
friends,
for
Maggie.
us.
They're your friends.
You see her kind of
You
like,
know that.
I have to get back. I have to take Serpents back.
It's okay. Serpents is safe where they are right now.
You see her kind of close her eyes for a second, and she kind of like stumbles, like kind of like something's like dripping through her mind, so like some sort of psychic assault. Ophiuchus is like, "What's happening? What's happening?"
I have no clue. She's under the influence, of course, but have you ever seen this axe like this?
Serpens was a beautiful silver axe, like beautiful. Her form was absolutely gorgeous.
So that's a perversion then.
It is.
I'm going to
Yes.
as she's very focused on her pain. I'm going to try to put myself between her and the. I guess that she's going for the inside of the temple, right?
She landed east of the temple. The entrance is on the southern wall. She
Okay.
seems to be heading north, maybe toward that big giant red glow north of you.
Okay, I'm going to try to put myself between her and that.
Okay.
Very carefully.
Okay.
Where's Dermot at?
Dermot is staying back behind you, and you see him. He's holding the dodecahedron in his hand. His hand's over the dodecahedron, and he's basically praying right now.
You think there's a way to, I don't know, undo a curse or something to just like break
I
her
don't
out of
know.
that?
I don't know.
Can you try?
Let me pull up Dermot's stats. He is going to. She might take this as an attack, though. I can try to hold her. Cast Hold Person.
To remove that?
I don't have
try and
anything.
remove a curse?
I don't have anything I can I have a remove curse, but
Okay.
I mean, she has to be kind of like it's anything she's going to see as an attack.
I can attempt one last time.
Attempt what? Maggie says.
I'm gonna pop back.
Okay.
Again, reattempt.
Okay. The rest of you, you're about maybe 3 rounds away, and you're kind of seeing this. Laphus, as you're getting close to the temple, you feel the jewel within you moving and glowing and tugging.
Gonna reach inside of. I'm gonna stop for a second because I can't do this while I'm swimming. But I'm gonna reach inside of my cloak and peel between where there would have been like any sort of connection between my limbs. Reach into like the stomach area and pull it out
Okay.
so it could stop tugging.
It's glowing, like feels red hot to you.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay. And it's a warm, not like red, like dangerously hot, but like a warm, comfortable glow. You're getting lots of radiant energy vibes off of it.
Okay, okay. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay. North, you
DC
bamf.
15.
DC 15, wisdom check.
Yeah.
17 plus 2, 19.
No.
And you bamf away. How far away do you bamf?
No, I have to be close. I have to be within 15.
So you
10
moved
feet.
away and you bamfed closer to her.
Closer, yeah.
Okay.
I have to be within 10 feet.
Maggie looks at you and says, "You are playing games with me," and rushes at you. Roll initiative, everyone.
Yep.
Oh God! Got this, North. You got it.
Okay. Let's see. Laphus, what'd you get?
20.
That's dead. Wilvan, what'd you get?
10.
10. Orgoth?
17.
17. North.
25.
Nice.
Boom!
Okay. Let me... Okay, North. What do you do?
First of all, I have usually the strategic choice would be to have the rapier reposed.
Yeah.
Because a Fucus is nothing special stats wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a Fucus in one hand and I'm gonna pull out the
Okay.
Needle of Mending to get my AC a +1.
Okay. Okay.
Dual wielding, baby. I'm gonna bonus action to Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. Is that a save or just happens?
It just happens.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else, North?
And as an action, I will attempt. Is anyone else within 5 feet of us?
Just Dermot. Everybody else is about...
5.
yeah, everybody else is about...
Wait, Dermot was close to me before I bamfed.
Well, Dermot is in the... Because he was behind you. Like, because...
Yeah, but I didn't bamf him with me. I bamfed after that.
I know. He's behind it. He's like... How far back did you back up?
Like, I think I would have backed up, like, between her about, like, maybe 30 feet-ish.
Okay, so he's 30 feet away. Because he was right with
Okay.
you, so...
So if there's no one, I'm going to attempt a dagger attack. on
Okay.
her.
Okay.
But avoiding vitals.
Okay.
If
Roll to hit.
she's going to attack, the best defense is attacking.
Mm-hmm. This is a non-lethal attack, then.
Non-lethal
Okay.
with the frickin' where's the Needle of Mending? There it is.
Okay.
20 dirty.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. So that's a sneak attack because there's no one else in
Okay.
the area but me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4d6 plus another d4 for the dagger.
Okay.
The dagger does 5 piercing for the normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, she's Hexblade Curse, so...
Correct, yeah.
Hexblade. I said 5, so that's 9.
Okay.
Plus... okay. Plus another 18.
Nice.
So that's 27. Woo! And since I've hit her, and I am a swashbuckler, I have the rakish footwork. I had the rakish audacity and I have fancy footwork.
Yep.
I hit her, I can back off without her hitting me.
Okay. Remember you're underwater, too, so...
Yeah, that's why I use the dagger.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna back up my total of 15 feet.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, Io looks at who all is here, grabs Orgoth, and swims phew, takes off because she's got a swim speed, and just like takes Orgoth. She'll be able to get Orgoth there next round. Laphus.
Oh!
How far away are we?
You are 3 rounds away with full movement with dashes.
And all I can do is dash.
Okay. Galsariad dashes. Orgoth, you're just being kind of drug along. Her movement is much faster than your movement.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do while you're being kind of carried?
See if you can get me on the side or behind her. I'm gonna try to just grab Maggie and hold her.
Okay. She nods. She's concentrating so hard. She looks so worried. Io is so worried. Dermot is going to try to cast Hold Person. Natural 20 for Maggie.
Oh.
Okay. And Maggie looks over. Not you two. I trusted you. Irvin swims and dashes. Wilvan, your turn.
Also dashing, falling behind because my speed is like 5 feet less than everybody else's.
Galsariad, because he can basically grab you and keep you at his pace as he's swimming. Maggie, going on an 8. It's like spins the blade in her hand and then comes at you. She's like, ah! It just comes down overhand strike the axe. This is...
Is she at disadvantage because she's using a non-water friendly weapon?
I have to check.
Or is it some special underwater magic?
Don't say that. Shut up, Bill.
She doesn't appear to be hampered by the fact, and it might have something to do with its rudium and its water abilities. So so the first great axe attack against North is a 10 plus 8, 18.
Just hits.
Okay. The damage is 2d12 plus 5. Okay.
Funny joke.
21 points of slashing damage.
Yikes. Okay.
I'd like you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Yeah. You look down at the wound.
4.
Okay. You look down at the wound and there's it leaves some red crystals behind as it strikes you.
Oh,
You take 1 level of exhaustion.
What? Okay.
Okay.
Wait, where's that on fucking...
Okay. The second attack, she takes and throws. She actually has these like hammers. This is part of her character sheet. She has these hammers, so she takes one and throws it through. Actually, she wouldn't because of the water. Sorry, Nor. She's gonna try to hit you again. Natural 2, 11.
Misses.
12 actually, but yeah, misses. Okay. And she's like, you can join me now.
Bitch, I fucking won't.
Okay. Top of the round, North.
I'm gonna just do a little switcheroo to make sure that Ophiuchus is in the offhand.
Mm-hmm.
And that the needle of mending is in North's left hand.
Got it.
So that's good.
Okay.
As an action, I will also hex Maggie.
Okay.
Like a proper hex.
Okay. Is that a saving throw?
Let me check.
Okay.
Place a curse, blah 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 blah. Duration components. No!
Okay.
That's just a bitch of a spell.
Okay.
Choose one ability. When you cast a spell, disadvantage on an ability. Strength.
Okay. You got
Your
it.
strength, ma'am.
Okay. And that gives her a disadvantage on the roll? On attack
Disadvantage
rolls?
on ability checks.
Ability checks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's not gonna
Attacks.
big, but it's gonna help if Orgoth is trying to hold her at some point, or someone tries to hold her back.
Okay. Io, at the end of her turn.
I'm not done.
You're not done? Okay.
I'm gonna offhand with Fucus.
Okay.
He's not a water-based weapon, so still, that's a at disadvantage. That's a 21.
Still hits.
Non-lethal, Madame. Wait, is anyone within 5 feet yet, or is it again? a sneak
Next
attack?
round, you see Io coming in hot.
Okay, well, she's not hot enough for me then. D8 for the regular. That's max damage on the rapier rapier of Fucus for 13.
Okay.
Plus the Hexblade's curse, so that brings it to 17.
Okay.
Plus
Yes.
the Hex,
Okay.
which is a D6 necrotic. Another 3.
Okay.
Plus the sneak attack,
Okay.
which is not as cool as last time. Did you count all of that?
Just give me the sneak attack damage. I put it in as
Okay. 13.
13. Okay.
I don't know how much that was in one turn.
That was a lot. Okay.
33.
I'm also going to attempt to distance myself a little bit with whatever 15 feet of movement I have, but that's not enough.
Okay.
Hopefully she comes at me close enough so that people can get to me.
Okay. Io swims past, and she's moving so fast, she's basically going to do a drive-by and then turn around and come back. But she basically dumps you, Orgoth. Make an acrobatics check as you kind of like... Because you're coming in so fast, she just basically does a dive bomb, and you're just floating through the water pretty fast. So
22.
Yeah. You land wherever you would like to land in the middle of this combat.
Yeah, I think she drops me off like going past Maggie. So I just kind of put like the water brakes on, so I'm behind her,
Got it. Okay.
like right behind her as close as I can be.
Okay. Laphus, your turn.
I'm still pretty far off, so I still have to dash.
This is round 2. Yeah, this is round 2 of dashing. You'll be there at the end of your turn next time. Galsariad carrying Wilvan. Orgoth, your turn.
All right, so Orgoth is going to say, "All right, Maggie, that's enough. And he's gonna grapple her
Okay.
from behind. So it's not an attack roll, so I don't take it at disadvantage. I'll use my bonus action to rage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go ahead and we will make a contested strength athletics.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
And she's at disadvantage. Yep.
And I'm even on at +2. That would be a 24.
She rolled 16. Actually,
Right,
no. Yes, 16.
Shit.
Good. She's grappled.
Yes.
And I'm basically going to just like wrap her up as much as I can.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that axe blade away.
Yeah.
So her speed's 0. She doesn't benefit from any bonus to their speed. And basically, she can try to break out on her turn
Yes.
if she wants. I think
Okay.
she can still attack me.
She can still attack
She'll
you.
be at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Dermot comes up like 10 feet away and like right in front of Maggie. It's like, Maggie, please think about this. Fight it. You have to fight this. I don't want this is taking you? And Dermot casts Bless on Orgoth. So I believe that's a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
D4.
Okay.
2 ability checks, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it attacks too? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think it's only. It might be a text.
Okay.
Yeah, check for me. Irvin is swimming alongside Laphus. Looks over at you. It's like, we've got to get there.
We are. Don't worry.
Wilvan, your turn.
If Gals is hoisting Wilvan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna dash this round. I'm gonna cast. As we approach, he does a little finger movement on his drum,
Mm-hmm.
and casts freedom of movement
Okay.
on himself.
Got it. Okay. Nice. You notice that Gals is moving a little bit, like he's actually getting you ahead of Laphus and Irvin. He's moving pretty quickly through the water.
And as a bonus action, now that he feels that he's close enough, he yells out, since Orgoth has her and he's the closest, he says, "Be careful with her, Orgoth!" And that is Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Okay, Maggie. Okay, this is what she's going to do. She's going to attack Orgoth. Basically just try to like use her axe and kind of swing to the side to get to Orgoth. This is a 18 plus what is it? 8. Yeah, 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, doing 11 plus 16 slashing.
Okay, I'll take half of that.
Okay,
'cause I'm raging.
make a charisma saving throw as the rudium blade cuts into you.
Mm-hmm. Nat 20 for
Okay.
22, baby.
Okay,
Boom.
nice. Okay,
Good.
you're fine. Okay, the second attack, actually, making sure this doesn't replace. This does replace. Since she hit you with it, she is going to force the target to make a DC 16 strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target is pushed 15 feet horizontally away from Maggie.
Oh, shit.
So make
All right, so
16.
his
DC
saving
16.
throw.
Yeah.
So let me see. Let's see. I'll
Yeah, the
I'll add the D4 with it. Why not? I
Yeah.
can do that as many times as I want
Yeah.
with that. Let's see. And it's strength.
Yeah.
They're good. I had that. Oh god, strength is plus a lot, but how much? Plus blah blah blah,
inspiration.
8.
Inspiration. You have inspiration.
10, 13. What is it? A D8 inspiration?
Yes.
Because
Yes,
I rolled
it is.
bad. Oh, thank you, everybody. I from inspiration and bless, I got 11, which is good because I rolled a 2.
Oh
So it's
God.
13. Plus my strength is another 8, though. So that is 21.
Nice. Nice. So stressful. Okay.
Oh my god! Only because I had everything from everybody.
Oh.
That's why we're a team. That's why it
Yeah.
works like that.
Okay, you are still holding on to her. Okay. Top of the round, north.
Real quick, the crystals, they have just formed, right?
Yeah, basically you just see like little flecks that's inside the wound, and they seem to be like embedding themselves in you,
In the cut.
in the cut. Yeah.
Since Orgoth is holding her, since everyone is there,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the needle of mending and I'm gonna cut deeper next to it.
Okay.
And then back.
Okay.
I want to get this out. I don't want that in.
Okay, give me a second. Make a... I'd like you to make a medicine check.
Oh, I have shit for medicine.
Yeah,
That's gonna
I
be fun.
think this is what...
I can butcher my own arm. I don't give a fuck. It can be not precise. It's on the floor.
You can re-roll it.
That's how the surgery's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's a 14.
That's not enough. You're able to get some of it out, but you can just see the little seeds of it growing, starting to like grow
I'm gonna
veins.
spend my turns doing that if I have to.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take damage for that.
Okay, yeah, give yourself a D4 of damage.
Cool.
Okay. I have to check something real quick. Whose turn is it coming up? It is North. Anything else?
That was my attack.
Okay.
Do I have anything for bonus action? No, I'm gonna... I'm gonna bonus action... dash back. So I'm gonna take my 30 feet of movement back. That's not something I want to... don't want to deal with Maggie right now. I want to deal with this, because this is more dangerous than this.
And you just see a red rash kind of like spreading out on your arm from the wound, too. Let's see. It is Io's turn. Io comes in, and she swims by, and she's going to do... Well, she's got a good... I didn't know this. She has Goodberry as a spell. She is going to make 2 harpoon non-lethal. She's going to slap her on the head, trying to make her unconscious. She hits once for that many points. Okay. Laphus, this is the third round, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you arrive at the end of this turn. You can, if you have a distance thing, you can probably do it as you're arriving.
I mean, I could.
Yeah.
But it can't ever be non-lethal for her, and I'm assuming everybody wants her alive.
Yeah.
So she's going to just be there unless shit goes down.
Okay.
That's character growth.
Oh, she just doesn't want people to get on her ass.
Alive.
You definitely feel the as you're getting closer to the temple, it gets warmer and warmer.
I'm probably going to start to head into the temple. If
Okay.
I can.
The entrance is to the south of, like, you're currently along the eastern wall, and you're probably like around, if you just go around the corner.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Okay. I will once when you get to your turn, the beginning of your turn, I'll explain what you see, because you'll be able to see through the archway. Galsariad gets Wilvan 2 at the beginning of his turn, gets you there.
Nice.
So, Galsariad's like, I didn't know I could swim like this. This is I don't know what's happening.
Wilvan says, "Take your aim and drop me in battle."
Okay, and he swims by and drops you right into the middle of it. Make a dexterity acrobatics to place yourself.
18.
Yeah, no problem. You can get as close to Maggie as you wish.
He's right in the, like, coming right on top.
Okay.
If,
Yeah. Because you when we get to your turn, you'll be able to do something. But you're you're coming in 3-dimensional combat in the
let's do it.
Okay, Orgoth, your turn.
While I can attack while I'm grappling, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can.
Right.
Your
So at the start of my turn, just because I'm grappling, I'm going to deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I can just do that.
Yeah.
So that'll be another non-lethal 4 points.
Okay.
I don't know if I get my rage bonus.
I'm going to say yeah,
to
if you wish.
to that. Okay, so then it's 6 points.
Okay, total.
Total. Yeah.
Okay.
Bludgeoning. Then I'm going to try to hit Maggie's arm.
Mm-hmm.
Just like grabbing, just like try to like elbow into her arm.
Yeah.
Which is going to be an attack, so I'm going to be at disadvantage, unfortunately. But but I can roll a d4 with it, so that's good. Let's see. Two pretty good rolls. 11, 12, 13, 14 plus my plus my plus my plus my plus plus my plus.
Plus your plus.
Damn it. Plus my plus is six more. Is that right?
How many total?
No, 9 more. So 23.
23. Nice.
Is my total to hit.
Okay. To hit? Yes. You hit for sure.
23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to non-lethal do my damage, which will also benefit from rage. I'm going to expend a hit die to also use touch Kiss of the Spider Queen. And I'm going to use my bonus action and my last superiority die to also try to disarm her.
Okay.
So that's going to be the attack, the blah 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 the superiority attack. Wow, I rolled like crap for damage. That's probably okay, but maybe not. So 1, 2, 3. This is plus 5, 8, 10. So I do 10 bludgeoning.
Got it.
I do 2 poison, and Maggie will need to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Okay.
Which I don't know if she's at disadvantage on that or not because of her hex.
Does she have because it's a hex is on strength. This is strength, right?
Yeah, this is
but
a strength saving throw.
But saving throw or ability check?
Ability
it's a strength
check.
saving throw.
Let me check. Let me check real quick. Let me verify this.
Okay.
I have my little finger in the air.
Okay.
Spells.
This is going to be moot, but you notice.
Yeah, no, that's ability checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't have to make the save because you see as the red crystals are growing from the hilt of the weapon and into like her hand, her arm. So it's like almost like it's attached to it.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
All right. I still have an action left.
Okay.
I have an attack left. Oh God. All right. I'm gonna just continue to hang on, and I'm going to yell up at Wilvan. I'm like, get her helmet off. Get the air bubble thing off.
Okay.
She's wearing the
she is.
ring.
She is.
And he's just like doing his damnedest to hold on to her so she can't get away and hopefully hamper her ability to hit any of us.
Okay. Dermot, on his turn, looks over at North. North, how are you?
Pointing at their arm. Not loving that. If you can cut that out, I don't care about the pain. Go for it.
Okay. He comes over. He's gonna make a medicine check. Okay. He takes a knife and starts cutting. He's like, it's growing into you, and does another.
I know.
4 points of slashing damage as he's trying to cut away. I mean, it hurts. There's blood. There's blood in the water, by the way.
Sharks.
Yeah. Okay. Irvin gets there. And he is going to get close. Okay. Yeah, he's going to try to get close. But he gets there at the end of his round. Can't do anything this round. Wilvan.
So Wilvan this has already been set in motion, so
Yeah.
he probably doesn't even hear what Orgoth says to him about the air bubble
Yeah.
thing. As he was talking to Galsariad, I'll just kind of like retcon my bonus action in that moment.
Yeah.
He says, "Drop me right into battle," whatever, and he uses a bonus action to take out his potion of Hill Giant Strength and uncork it and gobble it down.
Okay.
So as he's dropping, he takes out his longsword, and he's aiming for where the red and the flesh separate.
Okay. Yeah, you see it growing.
To cut off the arm. I mean, like it's non-lethal
Okay.
damage, but he's trying to sever the arm.
Make a. I'm gonna say that's lethal damage. You can't do that with doing lethal damage.
Oh, sorry, that roll doesn't count.
So
that has to be lethal.
it has to be lethal because you're actually trying to cut the arm off.
That's fine.
You have a 21 strength score currently.
I do, yes.
Okay.
Which
What weapon are you using to
longsword?
longsword? Okay.
What would that make my plus? Is that a +5?
I think it's more than that. I think it's +6.
I don't know how to change it on.
Just
D&D, but I
add.
don't
What's
know.
your strength currently?
13.
13.
There it is. So override score. I'm gonna put 21. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, +5.
Okay.
All right. So attack 1, coming down with fucking gravity.
Okay.
Gravity underwater?
I'm freedom of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So that is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Damn, this hill drive. I'm gonna get used to this, and I'm gonna feel real bad when it goes away.
Muscles. Wilvan's muscles just popping as he's like.
Yeah. Hey, that's max damage. So that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. That's a D8. That's a 13.
Okay.
Slashing.
Okay.
And then I have a second attack, so he'll land that way. And then as he lands again, he goes upward, like from underneath.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
And what's the versatile? If it's two-handed,
It's two-handed is a D10 instead of a
That's
D8.
what I should have done the first time, but I
Go ahead and
already rolled, so
add 2 points. Add 2 points to that. So.
15. Thanks. I am gonna switch my dice this time to do. So that was 15 points last time. And this D10 two-handed is wow. What a balance! Full damage and low damage.
Oh no!
So that is 6 points of slashing.
Okay. 2 wounds. I mean, like on her arm. I mean, like a few more chops should do it. And she's starting to get hurt real bad. But it is her turn. And you are like, she can tell what you're trying to do, and she's not going to try to get away from Orgoth, and she's going to rain down 2 blows on you, Wilvan.
Let's go.
Okay, the axe. Let me pull up her stats. 18 plus 8. Okay, for the first blow, that is 18 points of slashing damage. Make a charisma saving throw.
That's what I'm best at, baby.
Yeah, it is. The DC is 20.
That's not enough. That's a 15.
Okay. The
Wait,
axe.
I have inspiration. I'm
Okay.
gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inspiration I always forget to fucking use. Come on. Oh, that's worse.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You take 1 level of exhaustion.
Damn.
And you see where did the blow hit you? Like, because you're kind of above, like hit you on your side. Where would have the blow hit you? Like based on your.
If I came up like this, so
Yeah.
if she came at me, yeah, we'll say like my rib. Under
Yeah.
here.
And just like a little bit of blood, and you see like some crystals kind of forming in the wound. Okay.
Great, thank you.
The second blow.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm just a little guy.
It's my birthday.
Dirt-
You can hit me.
Dirty 20. 7 plus.
Well, then just, I'm a genius. Oh no.
23 points of slashing damage on the second attack.
Wow.
What are you at?
Wow.
Oh god, 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I have 1 hit point.
Okay. Top of the round, north.
Okay. I guess this can wait a little bit, right?
We'll figure it out. Everything will be fine.
Okay. Do you promise?
He kind of like shrugs his shoulder and says, "We'll try."
That's good enough. I'm gonna dart back.
Okay.
Is swimming easier?
Swimming is easier. You have a swim speed equal to your move speed once you're infected.
I'm gonna take my 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Get to Maggie.
Okay. Swim like.
First attack with the Needle of Mending.
Mm-hmm.
I want to knock her out. I'm not like if she's
Non-lethal.
out, we can cut that shit out after that.
Yeah.
And she's in melee with 2 of my friends.
Yep.
Does grapple do anything on the attack roll or
No.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Grapple's not that fantastic. By the
No.
way.
It keeps
No,
them from
it's
getting away, basically.
With Wizards of the Coast.
Good. Yeah.
That'll do.
Okay. 17.
17 misses. You needed an 18.
Shit. Back at it again with a rapier, baby. Well,
Okay.
because worse.
Okay. Whiff.
I'm there.
Okay. Anything else north?
No, I just wasted my turn.
Okay.
Look good doing it.
Io, what could Io do? She is going to use a bonus action and use reposition, using it on Wilvan. Io issues orders to one ally she can see within 30 feet of herself. If the target can see and hear Io, it can spin its reaction to move up to its speed. This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. Wilvan, do you want to get away? You can move up to 30 feet away. And you have a swim speed of 30 now, so.
Oh, I know that I should. And I think Wilvan knows that he should.
Mm-hmm.
But in this moment, I don't think... I'm not sure if he would.
You can use your reaction at any time up to your turn starts again.
I'm gonna roll a 2-sided dice.
Okay. Flip a coin.
That's called a coin.
Yes, it is. But look in the Raven or whatever.
Okay.
I have it too, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it's beauty.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's
nice.
really
Yeah.
nice.
I like
Alright,
that.
Nice.
this Raven up means I'm gonna I'll move. That's
Mhm.
a Raven up, baby. He's on his knees. He's holding his side, and he can't catch his breath, and he knows that without his breath he can't attack right. So he'll dash out of the way.
Okay. And that was on Io's turn.
We'll say 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So just getting out of range, basically.
Yeah.
So whose turn is it? Encounter Laphus. You get around the
Yeah.
corner. I sent you a picture in privately to your chat.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
And you see this archway.
The reaction.
Yeah. And I'll explain it to everybody else later, but I just wanted you to see. You also feel, let me get to, the alabaster pillars inside, that are surrounding this open area. There's like a pulsing red light with like tendrils coming out from the middle of the chamber.
Oh yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, but you feel there's this invisible protective dome of divine magic right in front of you, keeping you from going any further into the temple.
Okay. Can I see if I, with like my hand holding on to the jewel, can I press against it or like?
Make a you do that, and you get this sensation. Actually, you get this image in your mind of two crescent moons facing each other on top of a four-pointed star, and that is that is the holy symbol to the god Corellon. And you get this impression that only a devout worshiper of Corellon can pass.
Oh, you son of a bitch! No one gives a shit about you.
Anything else, Laphus?
Well, the fact that she isn't one, none of the people in the group are one. Probably nobody in the rival group are one. She's just gonna look at the at like the jewel and then at like the barrier basically, and just goes, "You're gonna be waiting a long fucking time if you're not gonna let me in here."
The Okay, next. Anything else?
I mean, I can't do anything.
No. Okay. Galsariad can't do. Already cast slow and can't do that. Okay. Galsariad doesn't do anything. He's holding an action. Orgoth, your turn.
Orgoth looks. He sees North. Their arm is bloody as they've been trying to cut out these crystals. He looks over. He sees Wilvan slashing his side. You can see the telltale trace of red.
Yes.
Knows he can't disarm Maggie. He leans in, so he's like right behind her ear. There's blood flowing from his left eye. And he's like, I told you to give up, Keeneyes. This is your own fault. and he like reaches back and takes the spear, and while still grappling on her, I'll start with the 1d4 of grapple damage. That's 4 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
He's just like, he's gonna ram the spear twice into her back.
Okay.
Brother, damn.
Okay.
It's hard to watch.
This is juicy.
Got to roll with disadvantage though. I have my little blessed die. Thank you, Dermot. First one. Oh, fuck. I'll still hit. I rolled a nat 20 and a 17.
Oh God.
I hit. It's like 20.
Yeah.
27 or something like that. Let's see. So that's D8. No, is that right for the weapon? Sorry, it's not my normal punchy. I actually have to look it up. It is with spear. It is D6 because I'm using it one-handed. +4.
Yeah.
+2.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 6, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 piercing.
Okay.
And I will then expend a Kiss of the Spider Queen to do an additional 6 points of poison.
Okay.
And then if she's still up,
she is still up.
We'll do it again.
Damn, Maggie.
That is 11. I got 14 plus. That's 21, 20, 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. And that's going to be.
As the spear goes into her back.
Same thing again. That's going to be, there we go. 14 points of piercing,
Yes.
and 7 points of poison.
Well, the 7 points of poison don't matter because with the spear entering her back, suddenly she just starts floating there. And you see her eyes flutter close.
No, she doesn't, because I'm still holding her.
Okay.
And whoever's in front
Hi.
just sees the front of the tip of the spear like just come out as he's like, I mean, she's so thick, his hand is like all the way up against her back.
Okay. We're out of combat. What do you do?
Get that thing off her.
Okay. And then he'll Orgoth will whip around to the front and grab he pushes the spear, so there's a little bit of the haft through her front, and then pulls it through.
Dermot,
it's real bad if I
Gals goes and turns around. Okay, this is going to be the first death saving throw for Maggie. 15, one success.
I'm gonna attempt to. You know what? It's gonna be very appropriate to use a fucus to try and cut through that shit. Where Wilvan already started.
Okay. I'd like you to make a. It's not really a medicine because you're just gonna make an attack roll.
Natural 19 for a 29.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Well, oh wait, she's unconscious. I regained hit points because of my Hexblade's curse.
Oh.
Okay.
Getting healthy.
Ooh, 3 big hit points. Oh. Okay. Damage. Bro, where are you? Ooh, 7.
Oh. How many points of damage did you do? 7? 7. Okay. One more good blow ought to do it.
If no one's ready to take it, I also have my offhand attack if I can. Just.
Dermot takes what? Dermot has a hammer. He goes over to Irvin, grabs his sword.
Wilvan is on one knee before he does it. He sees him grab the sword, and he's like a good 7 feet away.
Yeah.
Still on one knee, clutching his side. And he yells out, "Dermot, you don't have to do that."
Maggie's my friend. We have to save her.
That could be any one of us, pal. That doesn't need to be you to take that responsibility. And he winces at his side, and he takes out a fucking health potion.
Okay.
And
he looks at you, Wilvan says, "Maggie is my responsibility. They all are. I will take care of her." And boom! I'm going to roll a second death save for Maggie. That's a fail, but the sword comes down, and her arm separates, the bone shattering, and the weight of the sword, of the axe, pulls it to the ground and hits. Kind of mud kind of filters up through the water as it hits the ground.
So I understand, so North does that, does a hit, then Dermot does the hit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And does that. So technically she's had 2 failed death saving throws, because if you hit someone who's at 0 hit points,
that's true.
They just take a death saving throw failure.
That's
so she's
true.
Got 1 success and 2 fails.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep.
And she just failed her last one, right?
No, she's only.
No, that was. I think Ron was doing that because he hit with Dermot.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not looking good at all. She's and Dermot
goes. If the arm is off, bring her up. Bring her up.
Away. And casts. He casts a cure wounds. She does not wake up from that, but she's no longer dying.
I'm gonna tap into a fucus right now.
Okay.
I assume that Orgoth is there, Dermot's there, and I'm right in front of like her, so like the arm fell down, right?
The arm fell down. Yeah.
Orgoth's kind of scary. I'm gonna kick the arm away, but I'm gonna keep Ophiuchus just
Okay.
very close to that weapon, and I'm gonna tap into it.
Okay. You tap into Ophiuchus. I'd like you to make an Arcana check.
Wow, Ron, you're asking me for all the wrong rolls today.
Sorry.
Come on, Ron.
Arcana would be an 18.
You're hearing this like argument, kind of like, and it's going by like, almost like people talking really, really fast. And basically the gist of it is not to role play off like two swords fighting with each other. Yeah, but
Clang, clang, clang.
yeah, the she is Serpens, the axe, is corrupted. Something's wrong. She is in great despair, great agony, and she wants to destroy. She wants everything to burn. And Ophiuchus is like, no, you can't. You have to fight it. But there's no going back. Serpens is corrupted.
Well, since technically Ophiuchus is not in the sword, but is kind of the sword, I guess that he's in, like, proper proximity to keep his argument going.
Yeah. If you're not paying attention, yeah.
Go check at my wound.
Okay.
It's like, I really want to get rid of that.
You just see parts of it kind of growing into you, like those little like threads going into your body. You now suffer from rudium infection.
Great.
Wilvan, you do as well. And it's like a rash. And you currently suffer 1 level of exhaustion. But also, as the rudium takes hold of you, you kind of get these amplified feelings of regret, yearning, rage, and despair. And you're not sure where they're coming from because they're not your feelings. What do you do? Laphus, you come around the corner and you see all of this, and you see the arm laying just like kind of like on the ground, and the Maggie is unconscious.
I don't think I left though.
Did you left? Okay.
No, I just said I'm not doing anything.
Okay, make a perception check then.
Okay.
I didn't know if you were going back or not.
No, I wasn't yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a different way in.
Okay.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
The watchtower to the northeast of the temple, that's overlooking the bluff, you see the same symbol that you saw in your mind's eye on the watchtower.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
You also think you see a figure standing in front of the tower, of the tower's entrance. But at this distance, it's kind of hard. The entire like ocean, the water is kind of lit up by the reds and silvers, and there's a lot of light happening down here, so it's easy to see pretty far.
Well, considering that the jewel isn't gonna let me in here, she's just gonna put it back, even if it's tugging.
Okay.
So back inside the skin it goes.
Okay.
And she is going to just ignore what she saw.
Okay.
There's other things that she feels like are more pressing
Important
matters.
Okay.
And I think after like maybe a couple of minutes, she's gonna start to head back.
Okay. Orgoth, Wilvan, North, the rivals. What do you do?
Hey girls. Twinsies.
He pulls his. At least we can swim.
Oh, fuck that. I'd rather not know how to swim and not have that.
Also, this is another thing I forgot to mention. Wilvan and North, you can breathe underwater now.
Of course, I took a potion of water breathing.
No, not without the potion. You feel like its effects aren't needed anymore.
Wilvan burns a second level cure wounds on himself.
Okay. Orgoth, you are.
Orgoth swims over to Wilvan, and he's like trailing the spear behind him as like all the blood and viscera's like trailing off it. And he kind of like replaces it as he gets over to Wilvan. He's like, "Oh, are you all right? Are you okay?" And he's like fumbling in his pack for a healing potion.
Okay.
Well, looking very concerned at his side.
Yeah, Wilvan just lifts up his arm and kind of makes eye contact with him with regret, yearning, rage, and despair in his eyes.
Well, we gotta get that out of you, man. We gotta get that out of you.
How? Have we seen anyone come back from this?
Well, I mean, Laphus fixed Gelsariad. Maybe she did it for you.
I'm Galsariad's like, I'm not healed. It helped me fight off.
Have you fucking seen Bruce? I don't want to end up like this.
Bruce?
Maybe one of the priests in the temple district or something, or there's got to be something.
Like Bruce, the guy from the chain.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that guy?
Mm-mm.
He's got that shit all over him. It's gross.
If it's fate, it's fate. Looks like it's part of our story now. And he...
Dermot, you gotta do something.
I can't do it. He cast a remove curse onto Wilvan, but it does not do any good.
Wilvan is kind of growing in the rage department. He kind of starts pacing around, holding his side. Quietly, but raging.
Yeah.
North is looking at their dagger, looking at their arm, looking at their dagger, looking at their arm.
Mm-hmm. You see, Dermot is trying to wrap up the stump of Maggie's arm, and he holds up a part, and he kind of like takes his gloved hand and holds up a small red crystal. It's like, I think she's infected as well. Even cutting off the arm may have helped to keep the rage at bay. But I think Maggie's infected as well.
Well, what the fuck do we do now?
I'm gonna come swimming on by. What? Whoa! I feel tension. What happened?
There's blood in the water and we ought to keep moving.
Yeah.
That's what happened. If we
Right.
stop now, what's it all the fuck been for? Let's go.
Is anyone a worshiper of Corellon?
I mean, no, not exactly.
Then it's not gonna work. The temple doesn't let anybody in.
Fuck you mean by that?
I have a feeling that if you're a devout worshiper of Corellon, then you're allowed in to the temple.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Normally, wouldn't the fucking temple be like, oh, we welcome everyone in, come and visit, check out our faith. Maybe we're gonna just, like, let you in at some point. You know, like, spread the word.
Oh no, here you already got to be a lover of of them.
Well, Grellin, that's fucking stupid.
That's what I said. Now let's keep going. We can't stay here.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know.
There is okay.
Is this the temple? Does Orgoth think this is the temple we were supposed to get to?
Yeah. You do.
Like that we were being called to come to by Elixion?
Yeah. You know that the area that the allegiance of Allsight was exploring was to the northwest of the temple. You also look. Everybody make a perception check.
I mean, Elixion was like summoning us somewhere, and that's the thing. Like, does that feel like this is that place? That's what I'm trying to tap into.
Yeah, make a perception check. 10. 7.
14.
Orgoth, you're looking around and you see this watchtower that's on the bluff to the northeast, and you see a symbol of Corellon. You see, actually, make a religion check, so you may not know. It's 2.
Nah, that's a 7.
A 7. You see this symbol with 2 crescents, moons facing each other on top of a 4-pointed star. It's some elven god. You don't. It's.
So.
But as you.
So that aside, does he believe this is?
Yes, you
like
do.
Where they were called to.
But also, as you is noticing this on the temple, and you see this symbol, like on the pillars, the alabaster pillars, repeated into the pillars. You also see a lone figure in front of the doors of the watchtower.
Hey everybody, so that watchtower that's got the same symbol as the temple, so they're probably connected. There's somebody over there.
And Orgoth just points directly.
You see a second figure join the first.
You say we can't get in, but if we're let in, maybe that's a different story.
I fuck it. Where else do we have to go? Anyways.
This is it. Let's hope they're friendly.
I think I'm going to take my coat out of my bag because I'm in autumn mode, so I don't wear the coat. And I'm going to wrap the big battle axe into it.
Yeah. The arm is still attached, by the way. It's like
it's stuck in ruidium. What do I care?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd offer to put it in the portable hole, but I think it would just fill up with water, and then I don't know what it would do to all the other stuff in there. So it's probably really not a good idea. I would try to think through it. And I just think it'd be like a big hole of water.
Yeah, no, I'll just carry it.
The rivals, Irvin and Dermot, they've kind of like they found some like pieces of board, and they've like found a way to kind of like basically like a stretcher, but it's something they can just easily move her around in the water and stuff. And Gals has figured out he has a swim speed, so the Gals is going to be the propeller, and the other two are going to help.
Wilvan at one point walks over, and he's kind of pacing like he wants to move. He's got like new feelings, and he wants to keep fucking moving.
Yeah.
At one point, as they're like fixing to go, he just like one-handed bends down and hoists Maggie up to like reposition her onto the thing because his
strength is still there.
For about an hour. He's like stepping into roles he's not usually in. I guess just before it runs out. It's on its way out.
How long does the Hill Giant potion last?
It's an hour.
An hour. Okay.
Along with the freedom of movement, so he's just walking on the ground.
Okay. So where are you headed to the watchtower, or are you going to head to? It's like the rivals are like kind of stunned, and they're like they just want to get Maggie safely, but they feel like safety in numbers down here. Io's like, we need to stay together.
Agreed.
Or maybe you just need to get out of here. You got a wounded person with you. That's just gonna attract sharks.
That's true.
Get the fuck out, y'all. All of y'all. Be safe.
Should we go back the way we came? I don't know if we'd have to get her up that cliffside. I think.
I have no clue at that point. I'm sure you're clever enough to figure it out. You got some big brains with you. I'm gonna look over at Gals.
Gals is like, isn't the Legions of Allsight camp over there?
Yeah.
We'll go there.
Have fun. Tell them North sent you.
Laphus, Irvin comes over to you and says, things are really tense. Are you okay? And
Oh, I'm fine. Are you? You almost turned your stone.
I feel like you could have helped me a little bit more back there, but...
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I guess me getting rid of some of my health to help ensure that you live.
You were sucking what... Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know what? I left a note on your nightstand. Just throw it away. Just throw it away.
And he swims off.
Ooh.
The rivals leave, heading toward the base camp, leaving you all four alone. You've got the axe, though. You've got the medium axe.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I do have the axe and part of Maggie's arm.
Okay. Are you swimming up to the watchtower? Or what are you going to do?
In the process, Wilvan, I'm just going to, so it's said, I'm going to burn a charge on my drum for cure wounds.
Okay. So you're approaching this watchtower. The watchtower is perched on a high hilltop overlooking the wrest. It's the highest point you can see. The structure is roughly 30 feet high, used to be taller. Part of it has collapsed, leaving the remaining structure with a jagged crown of loose-fitting stone. There is a single stone door leading into the tower at ground level. And as you approach, you see these two figures at the front of the door. And they appear to be kind of like glowing with this strange blue light. And there's kind of this like red heartbeat. But it's not rudium red. It's just like this glowing red heart. And they appear to be somewhat translucent. I'm going to send you a picture of them in the chat. Oh, let me put I'll put it into the chat in Twitch as well.
Broski, how about no?
And they appear to be slightly translucent. Two elves. And let me pull up my thing. And they look up at you as you approach. And you see them draw swords.
Can I feel that they're dead?
They are.
Dead?
You're getting some necromantic energy off of them, yes. But you're also feeling some holy energy off of them as well. Divine energy. You don't think you can control them?
Of course. All right.
Hey.
Who are you? They speak in Elven. This like ancient Elven language. Laphus and North definitely understand it. Wilvan and Orgoth, I don't know if you do.
I don't.
I do. Thanks to my feet.
You shall come no closer, they say.
Why not?
I'm a child of the descendants of Malaysmere. I am a child of the elven race. I am allowed to make amends with our god.
Do you know of Hadarai?
Do I?
Make a history check.
Ooh, I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's a
this
history
bad?
check, and this is also like an ancient history check, so
I slept in history class. 13.
Can I
no.
make a history check?
Yes.
That is 23.
Oh, you needed the 25. You know that he is a orc.
Wait.
25. Sorry?
Wait.
Wait.
Oh shit! I barely use this.
Yeah.
But can
Called
I use my
inspiration?
knowledge of a past life to roll a 1d6?
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool.
You need.
2, 1. What was it?
Oh,
Oh!
God!
I'll give you one more piece of information. He is a orc priest of Corellon.
I was gonna say, can I use a number one?
You have
I have 4 charges of it.
you can, yes, if you wish.
Well, that's a minimum of 1, so.
That's an additional. That's a 3.
Okay. He is a ancient orc priest of Corellon, one of the blessed. He swore a vow of pacifism centuries ago.
So you guys are taking your blades out.
We have taken a vow to protect the blessed.
But it should be a vow of pacifism. Come on.
We are also the last wardens of the drowned city. In fact, the words that come out of his mouth are kind of like he starts to say a name, and then it's like it kind of like gets all like itchy in your head.
Ah,
Does
again.
that feel bad? Does that happen to Wilvan even though he can't understand it?
It does, yeah.
The language just gets more.
Like, yeah, it's almost like a psychic
into-
assault a little bit.
Yeah.
Look, with the Rudium infection, would it be pleasant? Like a good brain scratch instead?
Maybe, yeah, sure. They ask, "What are you here? Why are you here in da 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 da?" It makes the name of the city again. Why have you come?
Waiting for someone.
Well,
I
looks at
thought-
the all three
yeah,
of you
I-
like.
I was looking over at you, Jamie, because I saw
Oh,
like
God.
your eyebrow kind of go up, like you're gonna say something. I'm like, I don't
No,
want to say
I was
anything if
waiting
you
for
are.
you to say something.
Orgoth looks at North and Laphus, and no one's saying anything, and he's like, "Oh, we were summoned here by Elixion."
I was actually gonna say that, but I was waiting for North to say.
Sorry.
Who's
second.
gonna talk?
Okay.
Can't.
What do you know of the Apotheon?
The fact that he asked us to come here to help him, save him.
You are here to help the Apotheon?
Well, that's what he wants from us.
They put their swords away. And they step to the side and open the door. Please. Come in. You may speak to Hadarai. You go inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wait, Wilvan, we're gonna go talk to some Hadarai person. They know we're here to talk to Elixion. I don't know who that is, but somebody.
Oh, gotta trust you. He takes his hat off as he walks inside.
the as you go inside the ruined tower, you see 6 other warriors, and this other elven warrior come over and nods to you and says, "My name is Beltreath. I am the captain of the guard, last defenders of the drowned city. Welcome. I heard that you are known to Elixion. You know of him. I can take you to Hadarai." And he turns and walks down a small corridor to another room. They're kind of intangible, and he goes through the door, and the door kind of opens on its own, but he basically is walking through the door partially as it opens. You see in this other room a shrine set up, and there is a symbol to Corellon, the crescent moons on top of the 4-pointed star. And they are this orc ghost, just kind of like shimmering there. You can't really see the lower half of his body. You can just kind of see his torso. Kind of like just shimmering there. And he seems to be praying to the symbol. Sir.
Says, check if the captain hails him.
The captain says, "Sir, we have visitors." And Hadarai stands up. He's bald, like tusks. Has a pleasant smile. He's soft-spoken. And he looks at all of you and says, "Welcome to the drowned city." He says in common. So you understand that. Beltreath says, "They are here to help the Apotheon. We are the last guardians. We watch over the scar that infects this. Elixion cries out in pain. I only hope that Corellon can give him comfort. And that is why I've been praying, despite the destruction of the city so many centuries ago. Can you prove that you're here to help the Apotheon?"
Laphus, do you have the thing?
Yeah. Give me a second, and she's just gonna put her hands into her inner cloak, and you actually do hear like something like kind of squishy a little bit, and she like takes it out.
Beltreath is like, kind of like, does a little cocked eyebrow thing.
Or
What?
just like smiling
Delicious.
and nodding.
Oh, God. Just dissociating, like,
Yeah, I got this. If that does anything for you,
He,
that gets you going.
Hadarai says, "It does. That is the Jewel of Three Prayers, the artifact blessed by 3 gods given to Elixion during the final fight. The Grumsh destroying the city. I recognize it. How did you come about it?"
Found it.
He looks to the rest of you.
There was a shrine ways away, and apparently this jewel was in it, and upon entering the shrine, we all had a vision of this warrior asking for help.
With the jewel, showing the jewel, I'd like someone to make a persuasion check, and you have it at advantage because you showed the jewel.
Normally I would prefer, but
I will, since I have it. Okay. That is 18.
He nods and says, "What can I do to aid you in your mission to help the Apotheon?"
can you get rid of that?
He looks at it sadly and says, "I have seen many creatures down here infected. It is a sign of sickness.
Yeah.
It is sign of the Apotheon's despair. Only once the Apotheon is healed may it disappear."
Well, there's a temple we gotta go into, but it doesn't let any of us in because... Well, Corellin is just, you know what... I'm not gonna say my opinions.
I mean, he's technically the father of elves, but Faith has left a lot of us alone, I believe.
"I can let you into the temple. The shield is there, placed by my prayers and by Corellian himself to keep it safe from those who are unworthy. There are other creatures you should beware of who are infected by the red crystals. You called it Erudium?"
Yes. I also call it like a fucking mistake or something, but yeah.
The infection is a sign of Alexian's despair.
Would you say despair or failure?
A lot of things. I can feel the emotional outburst. But there's also a creature swimming in the waters which has taken on so much of this rudium. Do you know what an aboleth is?
Do I?
Was that like a jellyfish thing, or?
It's a large squid that uses psychic attacks.
Oh, we saw that before.
There's a creature. It has completely been infected with the rudium. It's a giant squid, but it can speak to you. It speaks to all who swim and live down here. If you get close to it, you can see a face, the face of the Apotheon, like it's trying to escape this creature, but this creature is containing it. The scar that leads to the Apotheon's tomb is protected by the aboleth.
Do you think it would be safe for us to rest here before?
Of course,
down there?
you are here to aid Alexion and heal him. We can allow you, and we will protect you. We'll allow you protection. We will protect you and allow you to camp here and recover.
Do you have like a room that's got air in it for that? Or
I can.
I'm gonna have to.
Can give you some of my potions. I'm gonna keep one to come
Well,
back.
I mean, I've got some. I just didn't know. Like, we're all gonna have to. Well, except Laphus, but we're all gonna have to like drink those potions and then sleep. And
once you are inside of the temple, once I allow you in, I will let you. There is air. The protective field around the temple allows air into the temple, so you'll be able to rest
Stick
there.
the jewel back inside of me.
Okay. The elven warrior Beltreth's kind of like, oh, that sound, like, oh, shiver.
You get used to it.
Please make yourselves at home. I will send the warriors out to patrol to make sure nothing bothers your rest and your slumber. And he turns back and kneels in front of the altar and begins praying, muttering, mumbling, leaving you to do whatever you wish to do.
To the temple. So we can go sleep.
You can sleep here. You're just like breathing underwater, so you just have to wake up every once in a while.
Yeah, that's a problem. Not for me, but for Orgoth it is.
Yeah.
It's the Orgoth doesn't know that, right? All he knows is like we're all gonna have to drink a bunch. Well, I mean, not Laphus, she's dead. But, like, everybody else is gonna have to drink a bunch of potions.
It's okay, Orgoth. We got herpes. We can breathe underwater.
We got the water herps.
Okay.
Does seem to be a side effect of the ruidium. As I feel the effects of the potion wane,
Yeah.
I still have the ability. I'm breathing just fine. I'm tired as all hell, but
yeah. Well, that doesn't work for me. So I either gotta drink another potion or we gotta go to inside the air bubble thing.
The air bubble thing would be good, I believe. So we don't waste resources.
Yeah, because I need to rest too.
I will take you there then if you wish to go. Now.
that'd be great.
The guard, all 9 of the warriors, the Wraith Warriors is what they're called, accompany you plus Hatterai, accompany you outside the tower. You look, this is the highest point in the entire drowned city, and you look to the north and you see on top of the hill this giant gash of red kind of just like in the ground, glowing hot red, and you see this see a kelp forest surrounding it, and through it you kind of see the kelp kind of move. These are huge 30, 40 foot, 50 foot tall pieces of kelp, and just waving, and you can kind of see something massive swimming through. Do not enter the forest until you are prepared.
You say this is where the aboleth lives?
The forest is where it lives. It has servants. They are small versions, humanoid versions with tentacles coming off of it.
I think, I think we've seen those. Yeah, they're not going to be. They're not nice, right? They're not going to just let us
No,
We've got a place to go. Or,
no,
okay,
they will kill you.
All right.
Drag you before the aboleth. You notice these ghost-like creatures are not swimming; they're actually walking along the road. Yeah, so they don't swim. So it is a bit of a slow path to get down, because they take the windy path. If you look at the map, you can see the map. There's a down off the bluff. About an hour later, you get to outside of the temple. And let me get back to that. Jaiden, can you share that picture that I sent you with everybody else?
Yeah, that weird fucked up picture.
Yeah. On the southern end of the temple, this once majestic stone temple stands in the middle of a sunken courtyard. There's alabaster pillars glowing softly, and surrounding the open area, there's pulsing red light issuing from an archway that leads inside the temple. The Hatterai, the Orc, comes up and places his hands. And he lowers his hands like Corellon, great Corellon. Bless all who pass through this. See that they are safe. And he motions to you and says, you may enter.
Yo, that's looking sick, actually.
I go
That's
in.
wild.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah,
like, whoa, what the fuck?
and you pass right through an archway and into open air. The interior of the temple is dry. Lavishly sculpted pillars line the interior walls, and the floor is adorned with a mosaic of silver and green glass that depicts two verdant crescent moons atop a four-pointed star. At the center of the mosaic is a red crystal shard, pulsing with light in a mockery of a heartbeat. Scarlet tendrils radiate from it and crawl across the stonework. Against the north wall stands a statue of Corellon. Hadarai bows to the statue. No one shall be able to follow you. You are safe. If you wish our assistance, we shall be in the tower. I shall continue my vigil. And they walk away. And you're right on the edge of the temple. You're going to move inside, further inside.
So these tendrils, they don't look like rudium at all or anything,
Not
right?
really, no. But they're pulsing like kind of like the red. It looks like the color of rudium, but it's not the crystals. It's sort of like this fleshy tendril, like something growing out of.
Is there like a spot that's kind of clear?
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we
You
can
can kind of
actually,
step.
like-
You can kind of step through,
Yeah.
like the vines.
Probably
just
do
like
that.
find a spot to actually camp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna head all the way towards the back end.
Uh-huh. As you move in further, Laphus, you feel a sense of peace descending on all four of you. And you feel a vision entering your mind.
Is it overriding the shit feeling from the
It
radio?
is, yeah. It is. An image comes into focus. You see Elixion on his knees in this very place. His head bent, his expression haggard. He looks old beyond his years. He raises his gaze to the statue of Corellon, his eyes clear despite the exhaustion showing on his face. "Whatever it takes," he whispers, his voice filling the room. "Even if it costs my life and my soul, I will do what it takes to protect them." Laphus, you see that he's wearing the Jewel of Three Prayers. And it is in a different form than what it is currently right now. It has like an additional like bit bob that comes off of it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. You get to the. Do you kind of like skirt the red crystal that's in the center of the temple? Or you kind of like go, because the other side is where it's basically, you came in the entrance, the red crystal with the tendrils is in the middle of the temple, and the statue's on the other end, the north end.
Yeah, I want to go all the way to the north end.
Okay, you kind of just skirt away, and you kind of step over the vines, but you feel kind of like pressure coming off of that red crystal.
Is the crystal rudium, or is it something?
The crystal
different?
itself looks like rudium, but the vines do not.
The spot behind the statues looks like less yucky. Yeah.
We're all seeing this vision.
You are, and then suddenly the vision kind of fades. Yeah.
As Laphus walks away, Wilvan, he says, "Hey, some of us are exhausted. Don't get us into any trouble yet."
There shouldn't be, at least, from what the guy said. Just gonna check out the statue.
Wilvan looks uncertainly at all the red fucking tendrils
Yeah.
and sits against the wall.
Yeah, Orgoth, as they're moving there, puts himself between Wilvan and the crystal,
Yeah.
and he kind of just like puts a hand down on Wilvan's shoulder.
Yeah.
He's like, I got you, Wilvan. I got you.
He's got his head between his knees, just kind of resting.
As the vision fades, those of you who are infected with rudium, you feel the kind of the despair starting to worm its way back into your mind. Again, this is despair this emotions are not your own. They feel like they're trying to overwrite. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The statue just appears to be of like an elven warrior. It's a remarkably great shape compared, you know, since it's centuries old.
There's no like anything written anywhere like
No runes, no. You just see repetitions of that same holy symbol in various places.
okay.
Did we do everything right? Because that fucking Alexian had like he did have the jewel, but it wasn't the same. Did we do everything right? Did we miss something?
I think we have to do something here.
I just want to rest, honestly. This is all I want to do right now.
I'm gonna take out the jewel again.
Okay. It just gleams and glows and is warm.
I'm gonna point it towards like the rudium red crystal in the middle.
Okay.
And,
It seems to be, you know how like it's pulsing with a heartbeat? It's kind of like matching that heartbeat.
I'm gonna get closer to it.
As you get within 10 feet, I'd like
As
you
long
to...
as I'm not touching it.
Okay. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And this might not even affect you because I need to check your character sheet, but...
That is a 19.
Okay. Are you immune to frighten?
Yes, I am.
So you feel like it was trying to like frighten you, keep you away, but nothing.
All right. Well, I just like look at it, look at the jewel, and I just like think to myself, what do you need me to do?
Make
trying
a
to figure
religion check.
Ooh. $22.
You get a vision of your hand touching the crystal.
I look at the jewel and I say, "Are you fucking serious?"
No response.
Yes, I
Is
Alright.
it talking to you, Laphus? Is the jewel talking to you?
I had a vision. Fuck it, and I like very, very, very delicately with my claw.
Like,
Touch it.
ding. A wash of light engulfs you. As does the sensation of traveling at great speed, as all of you are experiencing this vision. You see this great grid of golden lines, like making a cage, and you're flying at it very, very fast. And your bodies hit the cage, and you burst through like you're breaking out of this barrier, this golden barrier. And you're plummeting. You feel this sharp pain above your breastbone. You keep plummeting. The light diminishes and then goes out. Suddenly, you are looking down upon Alexian as he floats in blackness. His expression is one of slowly growing horror. He stretches up an arm to you, as though begging you to take his hand and save him. When you see me, permit me to leave. I can't do it myself. You must. You will. And then suddenly, the red crystal lets out a loud hiss and explodes. And that's where we're going to stop for the year.
Shit. You sure we can't play like another 15 minutes or something?
This is a great cliffhanger. So
Says you. I just don't want to stop.
That's great.
Great game. Great game, everyone. Oh. Okay, I'm done. I'm exhausted.
This is a
Oh.
good one today.
Oh.
Yeah, it
I,
is
I,
just
I done fucked up.
there was a lot. There's a
Pretty
lot
done
today.
did good.
Yeah. Got some, like, two of you are infected with rudium, and you got some lore drops, and Maggie, oh my god, poor Maggie.
Yeah,
yeah.
well.
Well, let's go around and do our wrap up. Is it?
Hey everybody, this is Bill. I've been playing Orgoth Skullcrusher. Yeah, things are a lot different from when we started a few 60-some episodes ago. Wow. Whew. This is a banger today. This is intense. There's a lot going on. You can catch me over on Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. If you're watching this live and you just hang out here on Twitch for like another hour or so, I'm going to be actually guesting on Natural Ones over there. Every now and then you'll also hear me dispensing dubious role-playing advice at Happy Jack's RPG. But most salient to today, happy holidays to everybody who is here watching. We had a great audience today, along for the ride, and we love you all. This is so amazing, and I'm blown away today at the story that's happening that we all get to be a part of.
Hey everyone, this is Jaiden. Probably done fucked up. Who knows? Rudium exploding right in my face. That don't sound too good. You could find me around the Discord. If you ever want to go onto there and just talk to us, hang out with us, tell us all your random favorite shenanigans happening in your D&D campaign. Or if you haven't been in one, hit me up. We could probably be in one together. Shit, I'm down. I'm down to clown. Also, I'm happy to say that next year I will be in a different location.
Yay! You got the place.
I got my place, and we're hopefully moving by mid next month.
Wahoo!
Congratulations.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is a wild session. Thank you, Ron, for all the prep that you're doing.
Thank you.
That you do every week. Because it's a kick-ass game, man. And today, literally like cutting off Maggie's arm. Fucking like people are infected. Like the stakes are high, and I love it. I'm enjoying the story very much. Thank you for that. Thanks to everybody who's listening for joining along. My name is Ross. I've been playing Wilvan Grandmane. You can find me on pretty much just Instagram these days at GriffRM. And I'm plugging all the socials. So anywhere that you think we might be, we probably are. Look up Severed Sons. You'll find us. You'll catch. I'm doing a lot of stuff on the Instagram. I know we got people working on Blue Sky. Obviously the Discord is always present. We're on Facebook. We got all the bases covered. So come join us wherever you like to get your news, your social media, and help us grow our numbers, because we have really great numbers. All of our recaps this year are kick-ass. I mean, thank you all for making those numbers what they are. Hoping to improve upon them and launch into a new year with even more. So as we make things for you, share them, enjoy them, tell us what we can do better, and very much looking forward to the future. Thanks, everybody.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I've been playing North Eladrin Roguelock. You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr at Steelclad Vicar. And you know what? If you like what you hear, if you like what you see, we got a Patreon. We got 3 tiers. You can get early access to our episodes here, but also to the episodes of the Severed Sons podcast, the Icewind Dale campaign. My words are filling me. My brain is completely shot after this game. Like, Ron,
A lot
my
happened.
brain. A lot happened. We were 10 minutes in, and I was just like, my heart rate is going crazy. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the new year, and enjoy your holidays. Be safe, and like it's also a hard time for a lot of people. So take care of yourselves, y'all. Love you.
And my name is Ron Murphy. I've been your elf for the day, and your DM as well. Please follow us on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube at Separate Sons D&D. You can find Separate Sons Rhyme and the Frostmaiden podcast on any podcasting platform. Share us with all your friends. We have a fantastic community. Thank you to everybody who listens, no matter where you do it. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, Gang of Critical Role, and all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, and happy holidays, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.